Hey, this is Alice, and this is how to put together our Pathfinder game. This right here is the box, also known as the vault. You will see little tabs marking what cards are in each position. Notice they're all in front of them. Monsters are randomized up to Adventure 4, which is the one you're on. Everything facing backwards, so you see the black when you pull it out, means it has been shuffled. Everything facing forwards is a level beyond yours. This is an Adventure 6 monster. You're not there yet. You're gonna lose against that guy, or at least regret fighting him. So we've got monsters, barriers, weapons, spells, armors. I'm gonna skip over to the far right side where you can see future adventures. That's all stuff that I'm going to make and create for later. Locations. What makes locations different is that these are alphabetized and they're not turned backwards. That's because you need to pull the locations for each scenario. So you want to find them quickly, so they're in alphabetical order. So non-shuffled. Items, they're shuffled. So these are all randomized. Whoops. These are all randomized and ready to go. Allies, same. Blessings, we've already included the level 4 blessings for you. In the middle column, we can see other support cards. So this is where you have your stuff that's in the guild house and the strong box. Okay, so you want to pull those out for the game. This is where your turn, order, and DM cards are. And you'll also behind that find adventure cards that maybe you didn't find. For instance, loot cards. You didn't take Kantha, she's there. What's that card? Don't look at it yet. That's a loot card for the, oh, you're not supposed to look at that one either. Oh, you're not supposed to know about any of those. Okay, these are future things that maybe you'll have to pull depending on the scenario. Then we go into the special, and these are all in order. So this is your adventure cards. So for you guys, this will be important. We flip through, there's adventures and scenarios. 5, that's past you. You are assassins, I believe you chose 4B. Let's check. That was your 3-5. And it said, if defeated by charisma, which is what you did, it doesn't say where you're supposed to go. That seems like it was maybe on the adventure card. All right, let's check. There. If you defeat the villain by combat, go to 4B. Oh. If you defeat by charisma, go to 4A. You are in 4A. So we're gonna go over here for 4A. And that says Adventure 4A. So you pull that, it'll give you a little flavor. On this side, flip it over, and it will tell you the order you should play the scenarios in. There's also some extra instructions that apply to you. You are on normal mode. So the end of the scenario, any level 0 Banes you encounter, remove them from the game. Do not put them back in the to be shuffled section. If we look in here, there is a little tab for removed from game. So if you run into any Bane that's level 0, you are pulling it out of the box and putting it in remove from game. That means everything will steadily get a little bit harder because there's no more level 0 barriers and monsters. Then if you go and look, you can do the same for level 0 boons, which means you have a choice. Maybe there's a boon you don't want to see anymore, like a lame weapon. You can go ahead and move that into the same location of removed from game. But if you think it's still useful and you want to keep it, go ahead and shuffle it back in. At the end of the adventures, you do have a reward, which you guys have been asking about this. At the end of 4A, you choose your roll card. That means you have to do 4-1 through 4-5. And I don't think you're gonna get that done before I get back. There's also some other loots. Don't look at what those are, that's a secret. So what you would do is pull scenario 4A1 as your first one. So that's 4A1. So on one side, you have your flavor, and it gives you the locations. So notice if there's only one player, they actually have 3 locations. For 2 players, you add another one, the river. For 3 players, the plaza. For 4 players, the rooftops. 5, storehouse. Since I'm gone, you probably won't have 5 players. So you'll probably, if everyone shows up, have up to the rooftops. So you pull that card, set it aside, so you know what locations to pull. All right? We're gonna set that aside while I tell you what else the markers are in the box, just so that if I need to end this at a convenient spot, we have it all done. So those were the specials. Okay, removed from game, currently has nothing. The characters and roles is actually for the alpha group, so none of these cards are for you. And I went through and made sure that anything that you could pick up, you will. So this is mostly advanced stuff. Okay, character 1, Most Wraith. Character 2, Akantha. 3, Linsha. 4, Olenjak. 5, Alahazra, just in case you find someone else who does want to play. Character 6 is extra stuff for Alahazra, don't worry about it. There's your Scourges, okay? Here's your proxies. We'll talk about proxies and what they do, but there's 2 different types of proxies. There's just the proxy A, based on the color. B, sorry, I said color, I meant shadow. B, more demon-looking shadow. And then we come down, and there's also, if you need them, 2 villain proxies. And then we have story banes. Story banes, just like locations, are kept in alphabetical orders. The very first story bane you'll see is Alabear Twist, who you've run into before. And of course, it rolls through all the ones of alphabetical order. You're gonna need some of these. Very last one is a Wraith. Ooh, he's bad. You don't wanna run into him. Wild cards don't apply to the game we're playing. Okay, how to construct the scenario. So we're going back to this card, 4A1. You know, I'm thinking this through, and I think I should actually pause the video just in case it gets too long to upload easily. So I'm gonna do that.